go down try to get a tyre from maybe not, we'll see. They're pretty low to a fair bit. Well, they're not low, but like, do you know what I mean? Like bang 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 bang. Yeah, they're pretty so turn up to a little garage down here and say, yeah, so 8 o'clock in the morning. Sorted. Also got a cigarette lighter that charges 2 devices at the same time in USB-C, and it's basically blowing the fuse. So I need to get some more fuses today as well. It's never ending. It's quite quiet today actually as well. It is quiet, it's megally quiet. Still close. Okay, he's still closed. Oh, right, we're up early, too early. Everyone's all closed up. What a shame. Right, cool. So that's that sorted. Right, barbershop's all closed still. Charge iPad. Fucking just crazy, isn't it? The world is bad. I need a haircut as well. Must be a nice little mission.
looking at heaven, found an answer, looking for a question. Not enough words to make a sentence. It's not easy to find a way. How much water to kill a fire? How many loads can take you higher? The only road to your desire. It won't be easy to find a way. I don't know what I believe. I won't let my eyes be deceived. The wind's whispering through the trees that it's not gonna be easy. And no, it's no one's taking from me. 'Cause the answers I'm living definitely. It's time to face it 'cause you can't change it. No, it's no one's taking from me. Take it from me. Just take it from me. Counting the stars and made me lucky. How many turns till I found me? It's not easy to find a way. How many lies to look confession? How many prayers lead to a blessing? How many birds a lot of lesson? No, it's not easy to find a way. I don't know what I believe. I won't let my eyes be deceived. The wind's whispering through the trees that it's not gonna be easy. And no, it's no one's taking from me. 'Cause the answers I'm living definitely. It's time to face it 'cause you can't change it. No, it's no one's taking from me. Take it from me. Just take it from me. It's no one's taking from me. Talk to strangers and take wrong turns. 'Cause in this moment we make it work. Dance with devils and taste the burn. 'Cause in this moment we will make it work.
Right, awesome. Madness. Okay, so done. Right, this guy's not going to can't get any tyres yet. Right, so that's all done. What a day. What a day already. Honestly. Nice, isn't it? Right, cool. So where we stand now? Oh right, awesome. What a oh right, fine. I need to get new time for this car. It's isn't it? I don't think you're going to be able to park there, dude. You can't park there. Guys, all these units here, you can't park with any of these doors. That's someone's business.
That's what I'm telling you.
Yeah. I'm just basically, it's common sense, really. You can't, no, I can't.
Fine, that's I'm telling him.
Yeah. The issue you've got in the world today is you've got all these people who are just so dumb. They're just thick. He was driving an MG. Like, I don't know what he does for a living. I don't know how the fuck he's affording to pay for that car. But his common sense is fucking zero. I just don't get it. I'm trying to understand, because what happens is what they've actually done now in the world today is churches or all buildings are like old school. So we've now realised no one goes to church. Fine. So now going down the route, getting these like places called warehouses and like buildings, and they're just basically making churches in normalised buildings. And what you end up finding out is that, again, it's a Sunday, so they're just going to just rack up here, go to church, play a few little like tunes and things, have a good time and socialise. But then what they don't realise is the actual outcome of what they're doing outside. So what I'm now noticing is more of the... So basically you just find out there's more African people. They all go to church these days. And it's that sort of mentality. But they've got no common sense. So... it's madness, isn't it? Madness. But they can't even drive either. They can't drive. No, this guy's gonna do the exact same here. Like, it's madness, isn't it?
call you, he showed me that. I said,
So I've realised there's now there's two guys here that are literally monitoring this garage to make sure no one parks here. It's mad, isn't it? Every single Sunday they know this happens. This business gets affected by cars parking in front of its short doors, and suddenly. So this guy's parking in front of here, and then this other guy's park here, and that's mad, isn't it? Every Sunday. It's mad. Honestly, I'm absolutely amazed at human nature. It's when you actually look at cultural differences and things. Like when you bring people from a third world nature into a first world country, you then start to see the difference between their understanding and intellect. He's going to park exactly where. Come on, man. I can't. And he can't drive either. It's madness, absolute madness. I don't even know what you can actually. I don't know how you actually function. I hope this place opens at 9. I don't even know what time it opens up, to be fair, yeah.
Can we park here? Ah. Let's go. Oh, I see.
This guy park there. What's the other cultural beans? Like they do socialise, to be fair with you. If it is a church, they really fuck this up. Because they've gone down the route of having a worship place whereby everyone comes every single Sunday and you can't park. You might as well go buy a warehouse. You might as well go get a warehouse on an industrial estate whereby every business on the industrial estate is going to be closed during the day, during the weekend, and especially Sunday. You might as well rack out the industrial estate full of cars. That'll be more logical. But first of all, let's see what time this place actually opens up. Like, we say about an hour now. Obviously, we're in no really rush, really. Ah, right. Okay, that makes sense. That makes sense. There is a church here. That makes perfect sense. Right, 9:30. This opens at 9:30.
Doesn't go on 15. Hey mate, what's up?
Just doing some checks.
Oh, right. Yeah, yeah.
You just want to come out the road for a start.
It's been checked before.
Has it today?
No, like last week.
Oh, really?
Yeah. It's legal.
Yeah, I think we used to use it. Kickstand on it, mate.
Oh, yeah. Doesn't go on 15 if you want to try it. Gonna try the.
You have any idea on your name? I'm just going to have a quick check of your thoughts.
No, I can give you my name, my address, and stuff.
What's your name, first?
Yeah, REK2. I got checked before, like last week.
Yeah, they're usually good, them ones.
Yeah, the sticker, you know.
Yeah.
Got the.
Where are you from, mate? You got your immigration card, have you?
No, my passport's at home. I'm not British citizen anyway, so.
Oh, have you?
Yeah.
We'll double check it, mate. If you want to put it back in,
Yeah, move out of the way, innit? Yeah.
all you do is make sure the bike's legal. Yeah, well, that one's, yeah.
Oh, that's okay, then. Yeah, they checked it last week. You know, my bike, I'll show you. I recorded it on my glasses. They said it's alright, you see. Check it out. Yeah. It's telling me to get it there. And the reason. Check it, man, check it. Yeah, that's fine, mate. You can set you all out. Yeah, you're good to go. Right, drive safe, man. Thank you. All right, man. Have a nice day, yeah?
I'll get a quick photo of you now.
Yeah.
So you can get...
Yeah, okay. Sorry, it's a bit late. I got stopped by the police. Yeah, they were checking my bike, you know. I'm sure you see. I haven't got it on my glasses, so I'm afraid to... Yeah, so I was going and then they just stopped me. Sorry about that. I didn't check before, but... Alright, man. I'll let you go on your way. 19, yeah? 9-6, yeah?
Yeah.
Alright, have a nice day. I just tell them I'm on late, so they don't blame on me. Blame the coco.
Like the cocoa, he said.
Which way shall we go now?
Oh, God, this life. The world's fucked, I tell you. We're in a really bad state of humanity. You got a lot of decent people out there, but there's a lot of people that are just basically not realising.
Every baby is born with something called the mammalian dive reflex. When water hits the face, babies instinctively hold their breath, their heart rate slows, and blood flow is prioritized to the...
It's actually interesting, actually. You don't really... In life, you can't really comprehend or understand anything until you actually sit here and you watch society. And then you start to realise how cultural differences, you know, we're now seeing a load of, again, I'm assuming, I don't know where they come from, but they're all African. So they're all African, going to an African church, I guess. But when you look at the logic in their vehicles they're driving, when you look at how they park, when you look at how they mix, they don't mix. So these are African people. These are all, again, they come from, again, I assume they come from some sort of Africa side of things. But there is no mixation. And it's mad to see it, but like, psychological in your head. You know, when you look at this here, do black and white mix? Or do we not mix? So sitting here, I'm waiting for a tyre to be fitted. But when you look at an African church, you then start to see the capabilities and understanding of like how they're in a country at the moment, which is obviously, again, they come from a country originally that is obviously a lot more difficult. They've gone to an easier country to modify their life, to change their life around. But then next minute, you start to see how they brought their cultural differences into a first world country. And it's so interesting to see how like people park, how people drive, how people obviously, they can't comprehend. And it's really interesting to see it. And people say I'm racist. Really not. I'm just concept. I contemplate life like on a big scale. Like if I look at obviously what life is about, and when I look at obviously, if these guys are all for they're here for entertainment. Are they here to run a business? Are they here to change the world? No, she's driven. There's a woman here who's driven. So he's driven. He's then gone. He's now basically gone to church, and now she's now taking the car. I don't even think she knows to use the car, unless she's just changing the seat. It would actually work out better and cheaper, and this is how I would do it. It would work out better and cheaper to rent an area whereby everyone parks. And it would work out cheaper to get a little bus that would transfer everybody to where they need to get to. Like, this is all like madness. So it's really interesting to see it all taking place. Okay, this guy's got a few little instruments. Well, it's actually church. I think it is a church. So a quick look to see what this place actually is. So the place behind me is called the Father House. The Father's House. It's literally a warehouse. It's madness, but it is actually a warehouse. It's literally a building. So that's what they've done. That's a church. It's mad, isn't it? Because Christians have really got these like amazing buildings, like called churches, but they get on it using basically, you know, down and out, like warehouses, old buildings. It's madness. But then next minute, obviously, when you look at Islam, they've gone down the route of creating their own. They basically built themselves, basically, you know, massive. Well, they've not built themselves, but you know what I'm saying, they've taken plots of big land whereby they can accommodate for parking and parking for the mass. So you kind of like understand and see it from the growth aspect for what they're looking to achieve. I see on a very different. I see this on a mass scale. Like, it's just so interesting how like life is evolving. Like. Mad, isn't it? How's it going? I'm trying to get his attention now. Guys, do you know what time this opens? Do you know what time this opens? Got you, fair play. Just out of interest, what is this place? You know what I'm asking? Is it a church?
Yeah, it is.
Oh, amazing! I didn't realise it was.
Church there.
Got you. Fair play. Yeah, interesting. Like, is it? I never like you drive past, you wouldn't even know it was a church.
Yeah.
How long has he been in church for?
Been there for years.
Oh, fair play.
Been there for so long.
Yeah, fair play. Fair play. I'm just waiting for this tyre plays like, then I'll be leaving. But
It goes about, I mean, 90 to 10 about.
thank you, I appreciate it. Yeah. Fair play. Just have interesting. So when you look at life,
Sorry?
when you look at life, there's thousands of churches across the country,
Thousands of churches.
but they're already buildings.
Sorry?
They're massive, massive buildings.
Yeah, but
Rents are already paid, rents are already paid.
Not all buildings are owned by the churches. Some are rented.
Some church you rented,
Yeah. No, I mean, it's not every building that is owned by the church. It's not rented.
but these big old churches across England.
Yeah. No, those ones are owned by the church. The
But
Church
why-
of England.
But why are they all empty?
Because people don't go to church any longer.
But then people are going to these places.
Yeah. No, those are conventional English churches.
Okay, is that different?
Yeah, which normally it's only the young English don't go to church any longer. You know, I mean, my generation of English don't really go to church.
Got you.
So it's more of maybe some Eastern Europeans, some Africans, and Caribbeans that go to church. Some people go to
Got you.
church. Yeah.
Fair play. I'm sorry, man. I'm just intrigued to see why. Obviously, what I'm trying to comprehend in my head is whereby across the nation there's like beautiful churches, but they're all empty.
Yeah. Yeah,
But then
most of them-
suddenly
most of them-
but then everyone's like, is it rented or is it purchased?
At the moment, it's rented.
It's rented at the moment. But like, I don't understand that. Why don't you just go down the route of accommodating a church? Why don't you just all of you go to a church, like a big church, and then obviously you mass fill out churches.
Yeah, the thing is,
And then that would obviously because then once you mass take over churches, you then start to grow in churches.
but the thing is,
And you know,
can
there's
just
no
go
outlay.
those churches, you can just go in there and if you're not like the Church of England, they won't just accept you just come and take over the church. And I mean,
As it says, it's a numbers game, isn't it?
yeah,
If you guys, if there's 300 of you, you take over.
exactly.
So straight away, you've accommodated a building free of charge.
So
And then say, what you've done is this, you're gonna rent now.
yeah,
It's a numbers game. Large numbers game. So you might as well go to a church and fill it, ram it, and then say, you know what, we're happy now. You accommodate a church.
I get.
That's what I would do.
Yeah, I get the point. Well, I mean, I know it's all about everybody. You know, I know churches have got different doctrines.
Yeah.
And so some churches.
But I thought it's all the same, though, isn't it? It's all the same sort of thing, isn't it?
But you know the way different churches do their things are
Got you.
different.
But once you've mass taken over,
Yeah.
I guess you're going to change the way the church works.
You know, I mean, it's like telling me to come from Africa now and then want to come and change the English culture. I mean, it doesn't work.
But the church is empty.
Yeah, it's empty. That's why they don't go.
So eventually they're going to be derelict.
But the thing is,
So straight away, all you do now is you're paying rent.
you prefer
Well, you might as well get it free.
be that way that we're taking over by somebody else.
But it's not like it's not like you're changing it, is it? Really, if you think about it, you're still doing the same as what you were doing.
Same thing here. Still playing here.
Anyway, it's alright, man. I'm just trying to get my head right. I'm trying to comprehend. That's all. But anyway, thanks, man. Anyway, do you want to move? I could park here if you want. If someone uses space or not.
It's a double yellow anyway.
Oh, you can't use it.
Yeah.
Fair play. All right, cheers, man. Thank you.
Hey, that's fine. God's man. Oh no.
Honestly, that's the difference between people that are clever and intelligent and people that just don't understand. I just don't get it. Like, if I wanted to build my own church, I'd just mass take over churches and fill and ram. The buildings are there. You ram it full of you basically ram it full of people, and then the next minute, once it's full, you then start to, sorry, can I pray? Can I pray? Can I do this? Can I do that? Can I do this? Can I preach? Can I do... Before you know it, you're like, I just don't get it. You start to rent the church out for a night for gospel. Man, isn't how Church of England are really fucked up. Because eventually what's going to happen is the church is going to be derelict, and eventually everyone's going to be like the Church of England have really gone down a dark route. They fucked it. They're not allowed change, they're not allowed multicultural, they're not allowed, which is a massive no-no. You're all these people here who are multicultural, and again, you heard what he said, and I'm absolutely amazed at the fact the Church of England is very white, British, this is how we do things, and they just don't bother, they don't want to basically integrate and change. That's why as a religion it's failing. So now they're renting a building and turning it into a church. Anyway. So just when you look at business, you look at obviously, let's say, you know, X, you look at Facebook, you know, you look at obviously all your different social media like Snapchat, all competing against each other. I guess in religion, there's only really a few religions that are competing against each other, really. These are the guys that are keeping religion going. These are the ones that are bringing people together. It's like friendly. See, for me, I'm a social being, but in a different way. But these guys are social beings in a very different way to me as well. So it's interesting to see how it's like they meet up on a Sunday and they all see each other. It's kind of like a more of a you know, combined group of people that all see each other during the Sunday, and then the next minute they disappear off into all the different, and then they live separate lives. It appears that they live all separate lives. But like someone's lost a job and they need a job, they can pray for somebody to get a job this week, and suddenly everybody in the church knows that person hasn't got a job. So straight away, the chance of them getting a job is much higher because of it's kind of like, you know, well, they're having a hard time or they're going to live. Somebody there can say, well, I've got a place for you to live. So it does have its mutual. It's basically a social media platform, but in a very, very social way. It's not really something that you speak to strangers on the internet. You just don't give a fuck. You know, you don't give really a fuck who people are, and they can annihilate people. Mike, you're ugly. Mike this, Mike that, Mike this, Mike that, and I just don't give a fuck. But like, when you start to look at the bigger picture, you tend to understand now that, you know, when somebody needs help or support, you tend to realise now that they can actually make things happen with the community. And that's probably why quite a lot of women find church and Christ when they have kids, when they haven't got a partner. I can see it quite a different way you see it as well. When people find it hard, they turn to religion. Well, because the world's hard. The world is a bad place. The world's difficult. To live life in the UK is difficult. To live life in any other country is difficult, and really the only thing that brings people, it's like Nigeria, going to Nigeria, the only thing that brings people together in Nigeria is Christ. And that's like, you know, like I don't think anybody can comprehend it until you actually go out there and actually be part of an organisation. So yeah, it's really interesting to see how things go. Hello, am I speaking? Hi dude, how are you? How are you, man? You alright? Hello, can you hear me? Okay. Have you arrived there now, yeah? Yeah. That's fine. Just drive around to the back of McDonald's for me, yeah? Yeah, go drive around the back of McDonald's, like I said originally. Yeah, so you're at McDonald's? Or are you at McDonald's? You think so? Is there a McDonald's there with a big, yeah, around the back of McDonald's, drive around to the back of McDonald's. You go in front of McDonald's and you drive around. Yeah? You say again? Yep. Thank you. All right. I will give my chap a call. All right, man. Yeah, there's a driver there, yeah? He says he's at the back of McDonald's. He says he's at the back of McDonald's. Thanks, man. Cheers. No way. Yeah, black Mercedes, yeah. Cheers, bye. Bye, bye. Right, this guy should be opening up in literally 2 or 3 minutes. Got some tyres fitted. Need some, basically, we need some rubber. That's the plan. The reason why I know so much about religion is because of I was brought up in a religious background, so I understood Christianity. And when you're young, you tend to learn very quickly when you're a child. But then as you start to get older, tend to realise that there's more going on in the world. So that's why a lot of people fall out of Christianity, but they've still got the core values. So it's one of those things I always recommend, that if you have got kids, it's not about them believing in Christ or anything like that. It's more about the core values of life, really. So it is interesting. It is interesting. But yeah, it's madness, isn't it? We all have the capabilities as a human being. We all have the capabilities to murder. We all have the capabilities to rob and steal. We have the capabilities to, rape. We have the capabilities, and we choose as a species what we do. So, for instance, for me, I choose that I don't murder. I choose that I don't steal, and I choose, obviously, not to rape. So straight away, it's interesting as a human species how we're all capable of everything, but there is a borderline whereby I will not, I shall not, I will not. So it's very, very interesting to see everything unroll, basically unravel in front of your eyes, to see how they will actually work compared to what people, believe is the correct way to live life. Like, even in other cultures, even in some other, in all other religions, they still have that core value. But it depends on how you interpret, because anybody can read something and interpret it differently as well. But my sort of mentality is everything can work side by side, or should be able to work side by side, but it won't. There's some religions that won't work side by side with another religion, and that's madness. It's basically in business. Business is the same mentality. Like Facebook is kind of like one of those things that, like, fuck X, and then vice versa. X is like, well, fuck Facebook. Do you know what I mean? It's that sort of mentality in business. It's very, very cutthroat. And when you bring a business mentality into a religious mentality, which again, religion is a business. People will hate me for saying that, but it is. Religion is a business. It's run as a business. If you don't run religion as a business, then who's paying the rent for this? I mean, it's like, one thing that's really interesting about life is like, again, she can't park. Yeah, she's a again, like, to blanket things out, and you have to blanket things out. But yeah. Okay, she's now parked on top of the curb as well. I'm not quite understood yet if, I'm still trying to work out, and the people say to me, you can't say this, but there's obviously cultures, there's obviously genders, male and female, and there's also intellect as well, and common sense. Now, unfortunately for some people are gifted with all of them, or some people are gifted with zero. And you tend to look at, for me, I can process, talk, interact. People turn to me and say, Mike, yeah, you are probably one of the very few that can, like, basically multitask, which I can multitask. But some people, they can't process. You notice it when you're in a vehicle with somebody, and you're in a fluent conversation with them, and suddenly they'll stop talking. So when you turn up to a car park, and there's all these like spaces, all these parking spaces, and they'll go down the road parking between two parked cars right next to the entrance. And when they do that, they stop talking. And that just shows somebody that can't multitask. Now, I can have a fluent conversation with somebody at the same time as park a vehicle. So you can definitely see the difference between humans like that just can't function. And I think for me, if I have kids, my kids will be very, very like me, meaning the fact that they'll be open-minded. They can obviously process information very fast and very quick. But I think it is all down to the fact that there's a woman here who's wearing high heels, so she can't even walk in. Like, but the thing about my mum, for instance, my mum wasn't stupid. She's very, very clever. You know, if she can't walk in high heels, she wouldn't fucking wear them. Do you know what I mean? So that I've got lots of respect for, obviously, my parents, to be fair, because like they weren't stupid. They were very, very, very intelligent people, and they knew and understood. Okay, fine. If my mum went out, she'd wear some high heels, but she would wear them that she could walk in them. But like now, it's mad to see women now who are driving a car behind them, which again, I question the intellect on if she owns that car. Probably not. But anyway, that's besides the point. She's got 2 kids, so she's obviously got a partner. Has a partner? Does the partner go to church? Well, she's turned up to church on her own, so probably not. So is he out working? Probably so. Like, what does she do? Maybe nothing. Maybe she got a full-time job. But then now she's wearing a dress, which again I thought to myself, I wouldn't be seen dead in. She's wearing high heels that she can't walk in. So when she goes and walks to the church, she's obviously, again, she has to put a hand on somebody else's car, which is an Aldi. So, anyway. One of the things about having a partner, you see, for me, it's very interesting to see people that have partners, people that don't have partners. Well, this guy's advertising place to be open by 9:30. I think he hasn't arrived yet. So is he going to turn up late? So I mean, like when I run a business, I'm 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, and I am absolutely next level. But like, yeah, I've got life. Have you got life? Okay. We'll see. Till's quite clever. Set up coffee place right next to a church. That's a clever business. Set up a coffee place, and it opens before the church opens up. Everyone walks in, gets a coffee, then goes to church. But make it better than the coffee in the church. The church then say, "Oh fuck it, we won't do coffee because next door do coffee." Well, that's how to own a business. Right, 27. Come on, dude. Oh dear, somebody's walking behind a reversing car. Okay, that says it all. it makes you wonder if these people should even be allowed to be having vehicles. I know people make mistakes, but how many mistakes can you make? There's thousands of mistakes. No, parking in front of buildings that are going to be trading today. Yeah, big roller shut doors. Don't do it. People that can't park. I mean, at what point do you realise that, yeah, you can't have a vehicle? Like, there's a car here that's all scratched and battered. And then you start to realise that it should be one of those things that in law that, to me, in law, it should be one of those things that if you crash a vehicle and it's dented or marked, then basically, yeah, it has to be sorted. And that will then stop all this like bullshit of cars being, you know, crashed and dented. If you crash your car, then fix it. And if you don't fix it, then we understand the reason why. And if people then realise very quickly that, yeah, you get fined. Do you know what I mean? Like, you have a certain amount of time to resolve it. And you look at all my cars are all pristine. Like, but yeah, I don't crash vehicles unless I intend to. Do you know what I mean? I guess it's a bit different, I guess, but hi Mike, why have you crashed your car? Why? I'm having fun. So you crashed your car? Yeah, I did it by mistake. Do you know what I said about doing the opposite of what everybody else does? Do you know what I mean? Received. Thank you. It tends to be how I correspond with the world these days through voice. I've not got the mentality to type. It's, thank you. Keep me posted with dates. Thanks, man. Really appreciate it. I had a phone call today saying, can you to Swansea? I was like, fuck that. It's like, yeah, mental. Oh man, no safe parking there. He's just got his dog out to go for a walk. Okay, fair play. He's going down there. He's like a white British guy as well, driving a Mercedes. Do you know what I mean? Like, what the fuck's he doing? Like, giving fair due, doesn't matter what colour you are. Like, he shouldn't have done that either. fair play. He's 3 minutes late. He's let me. Thanks, man. Oh, I'm trying to. What a clown. What a clown. Right, let's make this happen, man. Right, 25 minutes. So yeah, shall I show you? Oh, I can't show you. Oh, I can. I'll show you. See the. This is how we basically low profile. So basically it's fitting all 4 new tyres today. We don't. Right, my battery's dead. But it's interesting actually because the guy's got tyres in. So he can't fit the tyres. So I've basically ordered 4 brand new tyres, but he can't do 4 new tyres. He hasn't got them available. So what he's going to do is the tyre that's damaged, he's going to basically put a part worn on for 24 hours. Remember what I just said there? He's going to put a part worn on for 24 hours only, just so I can get all my 4 new tyres fitted. So today he's going to order brand new tyres. So 4 brand new tyres, they're basically £80 each. And then one thing I'll say about vehicles is you don't fuck around with vehicles, especially brakes, especially anything to do with obviously brakes, tyres, discs. In any vehicle you have, you don't fuck around with. So if you can't afford a BMW, then don't buy one. Basically, a BMW is only designed for people that can afford them, and basically vice versa. So first of all, before you buy any car or deal with any cars, do me a favour. Before you buy a car, go and check how much tyres are, how much brake discs are, how much obviously the brakes are, because what you need to do is you need to look at the difference between, can I afford this long term, can I afford this outlay every 6 months, and if you can't afford it, then don't buy the fucking car, basically. So that's how I see it. But there's no logic in life unless there's logic with me, because I understand the concept of life. I've been doing this for years, and to try and express my thoughts and opinions on how people should live lives, that people are like, yeah, but you know what, it's not cool to have a Ford. But actually, I turn around and say it fucking is. You know what I mean? It's better to have a Ford and to have a BMW and to have, obviously, say for instance, a Jaguar, and to have multiple vehicles than it would be to have one vehicle which you can only just afford. So, yeah. Don't fuck about brake discs. I totally agree. Anything to do with vehicles, I'll tell you one thing: you don't fuck around with tyres. Don't get part worn unless you're doing what I'm doing today. Get part worn to replace a fucked tyre, But then tomorrow, I'll come back here again tomorrow, and I'm going to spend basically £400 tomorrow to basically get all brand new tyres fitted. So that means then you see, by the end of the month, a vehicle like this nature here, I'll tell you the truth, I'm probably going to have to put new tyres on this every single 3 months, mainly for the fact that the way I drive it. But however, you need to consider why I do this, and you need to consider why I want to do this. So, but this is basically a car that I fuck around with. It was again, it's as long as you drive it correctly and safely, and you don't impact on other people's lives, then that's different. But when you start impacting on other people's lives, if you're going to buy a piece of shit car, do no maintenance work on it at all, and then you're going to drive like an idiot, and then you start causing deaths, chaos. Again, that's wrong. That's not fair. So if you can't drive a vehicle safely, then don't get in a vehicle and drive it. And if you've been on alcohol or drugs, don't drive a vehicle. But yeah, today, part one today, the guy's gonna order me 4 brand new tyres, and then tomorrow we're gonna come back tomorrow and get all new tyres fitted, and then basically it means then that we're looking good. So what we'll ask him now is actually about the brake pads. So amazing, man.
Sorry?
What are brake pads like?
Brake pads?
Yeah.
No, we do only tires.
No, what are they like though? Are they okay? Do they look alright or not? Or do I need to get them done? They're good, yeah? Can you just check the discs, check the brake pads for me when you fit them, and if I need to get them done, I might as well do that tomorrow before I come back and get all new tyres fitted. Yeah? Thanks, man. So there you go. That's that sorted out, Mike. Sorted out. So what we'll do is I also need to get tracking done as well. So there's no point doing tracking now. I might as well wait till tomorrow till I get all new tyres fitted. And if we need to do any brake pads work or disc work on it, I might as well get all that done, get the new tyres fitted, then get it basically tracked, and then pretty well then we're in a car that's again, it's changed. So again, I'm not going to say too much about the law, but stay within the limits of the law. If you're driving during the day, when you've got other people around you, be considerate and maintain. You know, a lot of people say to me, Mike, you can't say this, but I will. Maintain the speed limits, maintain the welfare of every other person living on planet Earth. Well, say planet Earth, the realm of life that we live in. But yeah, just obviously be considerate of others, and don't impact your life. Don't impact your life on their life either. So unless you're dating and getting involved with yeah, long-term plans. But yeah, you want to try and keep yourself as freely as possible, and just be nice. Just go around the world, be nice and consider it. Like this guy here, he's 3 minutes late. You know, I obviously won't fire him today, but you know, he's doing a good job. So you know, I might just let the 3 minutes, you know, the 3 minutes align. So I think he's trying to find a part one tyre. It's weird, this is. He's got all these tyres stacked up, and I don't think he has a fucking clue where all any tyres are. This is what you call for me, I'd have a system in place whereby I've got an iPad, and I would have stock of quantities. And I don't understand how he can't document this at all. Like, I should be able to walk in and he'll be able to get the iPad out and be able to know how many times I've got in whichever location. Location A, B, C, D, and E. It should already be marked, ready to go. I think he's struggling here. But this is whereby, for me, I come in and rinse it. You know what I mean? I come into this business and absolutely change it for the better of it. But anyway, yeah, he has found it. So honestly. Sometimes I question the capabilities of life. Obviously with different cars you can't really know what's on the car until you actually look at the tyre. So it's not like you can go down the road doing a number plate reader that reads the number plate and tells you exactly, because obviously people have got different, they've got different alloys and things, they've got obviously different, they've got, again, wider, shorter. It doesn't quite work like that. So yeah, an AMPR camera reader wouldn't read, because obviously what I'd do is I'd program it whereby it'll just tell me. I'll script it if I knew that everything was factory and default. You script it whereby you drive in and suddenly a screen in front of you tells you exactly what tyres are on that car. But again, you can't do that. So we're trying to see if I can get some airless tyres. It's fucking just so they can't go flat. Might have a look online, see if we can order some airless tyres, just because we can. Order some, get them delivered here, because that's what we'll do. Instead of taking them, we'll order them online and we'll get them delivered here. And that's how I'll give this guy a call and say, oh, you got some airless tyres coming. And then he'll be like, okay, mate, no stress. And then it means it's just done then. This is how I love life, because the amount of respect I've got for him, he gets up, he's working on a Sunday. Do you know what I mean? Like, you can't fault that. His whole place could be done a bit differently, like a bit cleaner, tidier. But it's literally a backstreet garage. I'm trying to show you the. It's like literally he hasn't really got a clue where anything is. But yeah, it's just kind of like literally, it's just a garage full of tyres. He doesn't do brake pads, he says, but he's got a lift there. Right, that's a failed business in its right. Like, if it was me, I'd employ somebody just to do brake pads. Do you know what I mean? Discs and brake pads. I would specialise this whole garage to be smashing in vehicles left, right, and centre. And the advertising will be done very differently. I brand it as 24-hour tyre replacement. And any of the emergency companies that need tyres quickly, that goes out and drives out in vans, I basically say, we've got the tyres available, come collect them. But faster, mate, faster.
Do we cut?
Yes, Cod, yeah. Can you check the tyre pressure?
Yeah.
On all the tyres, thank you. Check the tyre pressure as well. Faster, Mike, faster. One of the things I'd do as well, between me and you, I'd do free tyre pressure, free of charge. You know, I build it in such a way that anybody can drive in and get free air. But at the same time is I'd check everyone's tyres and I'll say, yeah, you might need to get this one checked. Can you just sort it out for me today and tomorrow? That's how to make money. That's how to make serious amounts of money. Well, I could run rings around these companies, massive rings around them. It needs to change the place, so it needs to be done. It needs to be a proper warehouse, whereby you can fit multiple vehicles in at the same time. You can't have one vehicle in. So it's the wrong location, to be fair, yeah. But if you do it properly, you'd annihilate it.
You do want to order or not?
So yeah, if you can order stuff in for tomorrow,
Yeah.
am I able to pay tomorrow?
Yeah.
Yeah. So if you order it in, I'll definitely be here. What time can I be here for tomorrow?
9 to 6.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So if I was here first, what time? 9.
Yeah, 9 to 6.
So right, if I was here at like literally 8:15,
Yeah.
sorry, 8:45, I could be first one in. And I get all my 4, like, yeah, fine.
If you want to order, I need some money. If you do order, I need some money for order.
You need some money?
Yeah.
Okay, go on, how much you want?
£40 this one, but
Yeah, I can pay for that now, that's fine, yeah.
is you do £60, 60 plus 40, £100.
£100 today, yeah?
Yeah.
Are you happy? Then you can get all my ordering done, yeah?
Sorry?
If I pay £100 today,
Yeah.
you'll order, and then
Yeah.
tomorrow I'll be back here tomorrow, yeah?
Yeah.
Fine, deal. But I need to make sure that I'm here first thing in the morning to make sure that...
70, 321. 320.
Okay,
Can you open the calculator?
a calculator.
Yeah. Can you open?
Do I need to...
70 multiply 3. Yeah, 210.
No, just do... Yeah, no, I want to do...
Minus 60.
I want to do 4.
Sorry?
I want to do I want all 4 new tyres.
4.
Yeah.
You want 4? 70 multiply 4.
So yeah, 70 multiplied by 4.
Yeah, 280. Today pay you 60. Your remaining 2.
Yeah, I'm not short of money. I can pay. It's no stress at all. But like, if I pay £100 today, you can get all my ordering done. Yeah.
No worries.
Promise. Thank you.
What did you say?
So tomorrow morning,
Yeah.
I can come back here and you have 4 new tyres for me.
Yeah, no worries.
Yeah? Okay, thank you. So what happens then? So how's this work then now? So do you take my spare tyre? Do you take my old tyres off and then put them as part worn then?
Yeah, no worries.
And then you sell them. So how's it work then now? So I've got 2 tyres.
Yeah,
Are you tomorrow going to take them off?
yeah.
And then you're going to put them on your stock for part worn for somebody else?
No.
Eh?
No. You say this tire I buy from you.
So you're going to buy from me, are you?
You say.
No, that's what I'm asking the question. So what happens to my tyres then?
Yeah. What happened to your tire?
Yeah.
Wait. See, that's your tire. I will open. See one side.
Yeah.
One side is gone. One side is good.
Okay.
That's mean your wheel alignment is not good.
No, that's fine. But what I'm saying is, the part worn that you put on my car today, you'll take it back off tomorrow to give me a new tyre. Then do you take that tyre and put it on someone else's car?
I will discuss with owner. Maybe he do, maybe not.
Okay.
Yeah. I will not promise with you.
Okay.
Because maybe he say the 2020.
So I mind.
Yeah.
What I'm doing is I'm understanding your business and I understand how you operate.
Yeah.
So I understand the concept now to how you run your business, and I can now rip off your business within seconds because I know how to operate it.
Maybe he say 50-50. For example, you pay 40 today, maybe tomorrow he reverse 25.
Fine. Have you got? Are you not the owner?
No, I'm employed.
Got you.
Yeah.
It's fair play.
Please give me your number.
That's fine. Is he? Does he do garage?
Sorry?
Does he do garages as well? Does he do brakes?
Oh, no, we do alignment.
Does he do alignment?
Yeah.
Okay. So you can so you do all 4 new tyres on this, and you do an alignment tomorrow.
Only front two.
You only do alignment on the front too.
Only front two.
So you don't do the back.
No, back. No need back.
Okay.
Yeah, you need on the front two.
Got you. So tomorrow you'll do the alignment on the front.
Yeah.
All new tyres, alignment.
Alignment is 35 pound.
Okay.
Yeah. Wait, I will.
But then is that tracking? Is that manual tracking? Is that manual tracking?
No, manual laser tracking. You see the machine?
Sorry, say again. Sorry.
You see the machine on the there
The
red
mach-
one?
The red machine.
Yeah, super track machine.
Okay. I can't see any lasers.
Yeah, laser track.
Okay.
Yeah.
Got you. Fine. Okay. Thank you. I appreciate it. Can I just pay now then for £100 and I'll be back tomorrow? Yeah.
Yeah. You pay already?
Have you paid? Yeah. Can I have a receipt? Yeah.
Yeah.
Thank you. That's amazing. Yeah. And then I will see you tomorrow then.
Yeah.
Thank you. All right.
Wait, I write your number.
You write my number. So basically, to rip off this garage completely, you just do a better job. Brand new unit, and you just rack it out properly with all the tyres. You don't do part ones, and yeah, we just do properly.
Awesome.
Do you want to type in for you? Yeah? That's great, man. Thank you.
Name?
I'll put it in there now. So yeah. So Darren, and then it's going to be 9 a.m. tomorrow. Yeah.
Yeah.
Thanks, man. Happy? All air's done, yeah.
Yeah.
That's them brake pads and discs. They all right?
Yeah, all right. Tomorrow, the next one, garage, he properly brake pads, engine, everything. When I open the tire, I see.
You see him?
Yeah.
Okay. Thank you, man. Thank you, man.
Thank you.
Take care, man. See you soon. Okay, well, basically that's how we make money, by comprehending other people's businesses that are failing, and basically we just go and do a bigger business, which is bigger and better, which takes the clientele, basically. Thanks, man. Right, awesome, Mike. What a mission, eh? So basically what I've done is I've ordered 4 new tyres now. That's 4 brand new tyres. And honestly the brakes are alright, to be fair, yeah. I'm not lying to you. When I checked to make sure they're alright. So when I asked him about the brakes, I know if he's doing me over. So it's one of the things I think females should do, to be fair with you. They should always get the brakes tested or checked for one garage. Go to one garage, get how my brakes, are they alright, how my discs. Then go to another garage, ask the same question. And then go to another garage, ask the same question. So you get 3 different responses. If they all come back as okay, you're fine. I'm being a realist in the world today. I'd much rather people not get done over. Remember, it is a Sunday, less traffic. So we're also about to hit the motorway as well. It's actually quite mad actually, because of when you actually got this whole mentality and this concept of understanding how you, basically how you live life in a very clever way. But the engine's the engine, so you should make sure that's oiled. So you should make sure that's got oil and it's changed. The engine will never die. It'll just always go and go and go and go. So your liquids is pretty well important. Also, one of the things I will say about brakes is to, first of all, the reason why I did that just to test my brakes to make sure, since it's been messing around with my car, test the brake lines. So one thing people don't realise is that whenever you have a tyre, whenever you have any work done to your vehicle, always test your brake lines. So that's why the minute I actually drove out, reversed out, I pressed, make sure I've got some brakes. And you always find out if you've got problems with your brakes, you feel it on the pedal. And you also find out is that when obviously you drive forward, like I did, and then obviously I braked, tried it a few times to make sure that my brakes actually work. Just bearing in mind, he's been dealing with the tyres very close to brake lines, so you want to make sure that there's no correspondence with it. And then obviously what I did then is did a quite hard brake as well, and still make sure that I'm in control. So these are all things that I think people don't understand. They just don't get it. They just think, oh, you know what? If you're gonna have tyres, replace all the tyres. Like, don't mess around with tyres. Like, well, what do I know? I'll tell you the truth. But people don't believe the truth or don't tell me the truth. Oh, I told you the truth. Now listen to what I say. Make sure you do it. Anyway, traffic's now building up now, so obviously it's now 10 o'clock. So you have to be a bit more considerate now on the road with all the users. Say about using your mobile phone while driving, don't do it. Don't do it. He's like a really nice bloke as well in that garage. So to steal him will be a key factor, because he obviously knows the client. He doesn't know the clients particularly because there's a dropping centre, but he'll know the suppliers. And also he's a worker as well. So people like him, people that have already got jobs, are easy to steal and take. Because all you got to do is pay more. If you offer someone to pay more money, and you say, right, do you want to come work for me? And he'll say, yeah, well, I want £2,000 a month. And you say, right, I'll beat that. I'll pay 2,500. And you're like, oh, brilliant. And you say, but I want you to be on it, and this is what I want from you. You need to be on time. You need to be arriving at work 15 minutes early every single day. Air compressors never turn off. They stay on 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. And you basically just make it better, clean it better, and you make sure you got plenty of equipment. Airlines are all sorted, machinery is all sorted. Locking nuts, you want every single locking nut there is in the world. Just so you know, for a while, any car turning up who hasn't got a locking nut, you can just say, yeah, we'll sort it, don't stress. We've got all the locking nuts there is. So. Bear in mind, we have got a part 1 tyre on this car at the moment, so just so people are aware, it's for 24 hours only. So we just paid £100 for a part 1 tyre. So anyway, I need a haircut, don't I, next? want to drive. I wouldn't want to drive my Jaguar like this, I tell you. Yeah, I've got a bit more respect for that. A bit more respect. Yeah, it's sorted, Mike. Sorted. It's funny because a large amount of people look at me and think, this guy, it makes me laugh actually. A lot of people have got like 40 grand cars, but they've not got a clue who I am. So they'll think I'm a little boy racer. You can't judge people now in modern day society for who they are, what they do, or what money they have, what money they don't have. Because I know obviously people say I'm being judgmental, but I do it in a very cultural difference. It's about learning and educating other people on systems and life in general. We're not all the same. We never have been all the same, and we can't all achieve. So you need to understand that mentality. You are who you are. And you want to achieve in the world today. Then basically you've got to level up with the rich. Like take advice from the rich, because the rich are making money, and the poor, if the poor level up with the rich, like I just done with him. If I just realise who this guy is, how they're running their business, I've realised today that again having part worn tyres is for emergency only, and I get it. So, and I also know the reason why. Obviously, that part worn tyre, again, he's reselling part worn tyres. Say £40 he's charged me today, he'll take it off and then put it on someone else's car with a part worn tyre. That's mad. That's making money with part worn tyres. Now, realistically, my mentality is you should never ever sell a part worn tyre unless they're putting a deposit down for a new tyre. That's the only recommendation that I would do, and that's the only thing that I would do in business. I would not allow anybody to sell part worn tyres unless it's an emergency, whereby you've got a tyre, it is fucking fucked, we can't replace it, however, you put a deposit down today for a tyre tomorrow, which then means that you'll come back for the new tyre. So if I paid £100 today, then I'm going to come back tomorrow to get my other tyre fitted. Yeah, because £100 for a part worn tyre is not what you normally pay. So that's the only reason what I would do is put a part worn tyre. I think in the UK it should be banned. I think any part worn tyres fitted should be illegal. I don't think it ever should be done again. So anybody fitting part worn tyres in garages, you're dangerous. And unfortunately, one thing I will say is if you can take away that part worn tyre mentality, then there'll be less accidents. So but we understand why that happens. Nobody wants to pay. I need to get my Ray-Bans out of the Beamer, don't I really? Yeah, the Beamer's currently in pieces. I'm having a few little bits done to it. So, yeah, is what it is. Did I realise I got how I didn't realise the audio we had it in this, to be fair, yeah. Should do a yeah. Yeah, I didn't realise you had audio. Sounds mental.
Smoking doesn't drive me, but with you it really hits me. Something must be wrong with me.
Unfortunately, my driving style still works the same with music or not. Good morning, how are you?
Not bad. How are you?
All right, all right. Can I get a flat white, please, with a ham and cheese croissant?
Ham and cheese croissant and a flat white. Yeah, of course, that'd be good.
Yeah, that's everything, thanks.
I'll just try them.
Amazing. Right. That's sorted.
Morning, you okay?
Good, thanks. How are you?
Thank you very much. Have you got the Starbucks app?
I have no.
It is 9:30 when you're ready, please.
Amazing, thank you.
No problem.
How's your ear?
It's okay, it's just that everyone uses these, so I'm like, I'm a bit of a weirdo when it comes to stuff.
Are you very like Are you very hygiene?
I do like a bit of good hygiene.
Yeah.
Um,
Fair play, fair play. I didn't know if you had like your ear pierced and things, or yeah, you had your ear pierced and.
Yeah.
Fair play. Thank you very much. I appreciate it.
Yeah, we'll put it in there you go.
See you later.
Have a good day.
Take care. You know what I mean? That is how you make correspondence. Because they should be like, oh, that guy really made an effort to interrupt me. Right, cool. Let's get out of here, Mike. Let's actually to a baby, that's what she looks like. That's actually what she looks like. A paper bag. Sorry, I'm joking. She actually looks very pretty. Right. Come on, all yeah. Well, it's hot. Anyway, look, kids, don't drink and drive. Yeah. To the engine. It's definitely boy racer's car. Like a lot of men will love this car because it's so nippy. Man, isn't it? The insurance will be horrific. Obviously the car's insured. Well, for its type of work. One thing I will say about insurance is you really want to speak to a hire car company. Somebody that you know, somebody you can get to know quickly, and somebody that you can deal with on a long-term scale. So one thing I will say is I've been dealing with hire car companies for a long time, and obviously to add a vehicle to their fleet insurance is different than it would be to go on and gain independent insurance. So one thing I would definitely do is to if you are in current society, I'd definitely go to know somebody who does obviously fleet insurance. The only way it works is if it's a van hire company who has a fleet policy, because then you can obviously then give a little bit of a payment to them to say thank you, and as long as they get a payment per week, they can add your number plate to their fleet policy, and it doesn't even increase their insurance because they're paying anyway. So it might increase it by £100. pound a year. That's mad, isn't it, when you think about it? It's a bit of a con. It's a bit of a con. But this mentality of paying for insurance, you know, especially, it's mad. It is mad. So yeah, we don't actually. What I do is I'm a bit different. I've said to the insurance company, to the hire van company, if I hire a van off you 365 for my business, then will you add this number plate to your fleet? And they said, yeah, no stress, mate, we'll sort it. Now that to me is miracles. So obviously when you get to know somebody on that sort of level, and you then give them a list of number plates and say, look, I've got 3 vehicles, can you list these for us? And as long as obviously they will pay if you crash, they're fine. But the thing is, though, is you just don't crash. I know they'll say accidents happen, they don't really happen. As long as you service your vehicle and you understand what you're doing in the world today, you don't crash cars. I'll tell you one thing why people crash cars. When they have people sat next to you talking to you, that's when people crash cars. When you got kids in the back arguing and screaming, that's when you crash cars. And when you've got a wife at home phoning you saying, where are you, you're late, you might say to her, shut the fuck up, I'm heading home, I'll be home when I can get home. And that's the issue, you see. So that's the sort of mentality. When you start getting angry with people, that's when people start crashing cars. So generally speaking, if you're level-headed and you're grounded, which every single person should be, then technically there'll be no accidents. If everyone services the vehicles, then it should. So what you also find out as well is when people do make quick decisions, like, oh my god, and then they just basically turn and they realise the cars inside of them. Quick decisions are the ones that cause accidents. So never ever, if you're in the wrong lane, don't just say shit and go across lanes. Maintain it, go to the next junction, pull off. And that's what I'd always recommend with driving. Because the more traumatisation you cause yourself, the more traumatisation you're causing everybody else. And you're not only affecting yourself, but you're affecting everyone's life by you crashing. So do me a favour. Yeah. And if you can't drive speed, don't drive speed. And if you can't drive, don't drive. So I said to her, I should have Starbucks yours. Is that word about hygiene? Or she goes to get his nails done? Maybe not. AM. We will be by tomorrow. So we're already into loss today already. Well, hang on. Did Mike say that he never got out of bed for anything less than £500? Yeah, I think he did, Joe. So we already made out with money today anyway. So, and more to be fair, yeah. Obviously, I would never drive anything like this if I had a pet passenger. I probably wouldn't even have a passenger in this car with me. Not if it was a female. Her life is too risky. Obviously, my best mate is a bit different. I'll tell you what, the way he drives. So I said to him, do you want to drive the car? Alright. It is hilarious. He's like, Mike, this is insane. So yeah. I need to go back actually to sort out the dishwasher. The dishwasher's still in the back of the car. So,